your battle round airs tonight on NBC. What can you tell me about what you were feeling in the days leading up to that performance?
The days leading up to the performance for me was a bit challenging because I sing because I love to sing. I sing from a place of love, with love, and to have to be in a ring and to battle with someone, it just didn't sit too well with me. So I had to really just swallow the pill of a fact that this is a competition. So therefore, I had to allow myself to do what I do best and literally still think about it with love, doing what I have to do. And that made it a little more easier for me. But other than that, that's for the most part how I felt leading up to it.
And what was the best advice you got before you went on stage for that?
Oh man, from Lionel Richie and Christina, they told me that when you are performing with someone else, do you, but don't overdo it. Just do your best and know that your quality will come through. And when you have done your part of the song, then gracefully hand it off to the next person. And people will love and respect and honor that. So I took that into the ring with me.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what it's like because obviously you guys are growing as you know, contestants on a show, and then being going. I mean, obviously you know this going into the show because they had the battle rounds last year. But then you're in that ring, and you know one of us is not coming out of this.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll come out of it alive, thankfully, literally. But one of you is gone for the competition. That mindset must just be daunting in many ways.
Yeah, it was because, you know, my opponent, he's a great person, really great person, and we're both Christian performers, and we pretty much run in the same circuit of churches and things like that. And I knew that one of us would, but at the same time, the consolation was the fact that we know, being Christians and all that, all things work together for good. So however far our talents has taken us, then we know that we are where we're supposed to be, and it doesn't stop there. So that was, you know, the thing that really helped me to accept that one of us were going home.
Well, and now that you guys have had the chance to sing together and do this performance together, assuming there are no hard feelings going forward on either one of your ends, would you guys ever be like open to collaborating together in the future?
Oh, absolutely. We already talked about that. As a matter of fact, it was just yesterday that we kind of came more, we got more of a conclusion as to the possibilities of what we'll do afterwards. But we just decided to just not tweet about it, you know, text or anything about that, because it's a competition and we want people to feel whatever it is that they may feel freely as a result of watching the battle. And then afterwards, then we'll let the people know what we're considering doing together in the future. So we're going to certainly do some things, collaborate for sure.
And what was your take on the audience's reaction to your battle?
You know, I really did not notice too much of it until I saw some of the sneak peeks. So when I'm performing, certainly it helps to feed off of whatever it is that the audience is giving. But I've had to perform in places where people were not as emotionally attached. Like when you perform overseas and things like that, they sit. But at the end, you know, but here in America, they're hollering out stuff, throwing stuff and all of that. But it was great, and it helped to energize the performance even more. So, but even afterwards, when I watched it, I'm like, wow, it was really electrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, assuming you go forward in the competition, is there any song that you would like to let America hear you sing?
Afterwards, you mean?
Just assuming you go forward after the battle round.
Oh. Well, if I were to move forward, I would really want to sing a song that would really reach the heart of people, the hearts of people, and something that people could really relate to. If I could sing one of those Adele songs, I would, because I did not get why she was so huge, but then when I began to learn more of her story, I'm like, wow, she's not the only one who's gone through some things in relationships. Men, we go through those things as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully afterwards, I will be able to even write something, with a similar Adele story, because I have been through some things as well. So I want people to know that men, we have the same experiences as women, especially in relationships. Men aren't the only one who cheat. Women cheat as well, and women leave relationships, and so there's so many different things that come into my mind right now.